I'm F44, pretty sure I just stopped my daughter, F20, from cheating with her married ex, M22. They dated for 3 years and broke up when she was 18. We absolutely adore him. But things just didn't work out. They had not been friends until this year. So they went about a year without talking to each other. By the time they started talking again, he was married. I was not suspicious of anything at first. You can be friends with an ex without having feeling for them. I started noticing that they were very close in March. But I didn't say anything. I didn't want to turn something innocent into something that it was not. Besides, Sue was barely coming home since she was in school. So there didn't seem like a chance for something to really happen. So, this week, my daughter came home before finals season, and has been going out with friends every night, but I now believe it was her ex. She went out last night, but I didn't know she came back. At around 10 p.m., I went to drop off something in her room, and her ex was in there, tickling her. All clothes were on, but he was tickling her in bed. I told him that he should probably get home and he left. My daughter kept saying that they were just playing and they weren't doing anything wrong. I begged to differ. I wouldn't be too happy if my husband was playing with his ex. I don't know what to do. I told her to not be the person that sleeps with married people. But she keeps telling me they are just friends. What do I do if I can do anything? I love you and you're my daughter, so I'm on your side, but you're on a slippery slope. I raised you to know right from wrong, and being alone and touching a married man like that is wrong. I would be extremely disappointed in you and him if something happened. If you can't put yourself into his wife's place now, you'll be in it eventually. And it may destroy you. You didn't stop anything. They were already cheating. You are right about how his wife would probably agreed. Instead of trying to sway her moral compass, maybe you should explain to her 2 key points. He would never choose her over his wife. And 2, a cheater will always be a cheater, and that even if he left his wife for her, he would cheat on her too. There are research studies that proves this. Tell the ex's wife. Honestly, I don't think you can do anything apart from tell her that you don't and won't condone that behavior in your house, and if she does become the other woman, you won't comfort her when it all goes tits up. She's an adult and needs to learn from her mistakes by herself. Tell her that her actions were not that of friends. They were intimate and she knows it. Tell your daughter that if she is going to be an affair partner, then she moves out. Why do people get married so young? Imagine being a husband at 22 and still having feelings for your childhood sweetheart. Being 20 is difficult. She's an adult allowed to make adult decisions, but still needs gentle guidance to navigate the difficult situations. Inviting a married man into her bedroom, even if they were fully clothed, they were touching each other and rolling around on her bed, is a big no. Especially that she thinks they did nothing wrong. I wonder what his wife would think of her husband's behavior. How would your daughter feel about being a home wrecker? Tell his wife what you saw so she can tighten the leash. Ask her just what you said. Ask her how she would feel if her BF husband was in the bedroom of his long-term ex and was tickling her. She would certainly have an issue with that, so she should think about how his wife would feel. This is what happens when 20-year-olds get married. There's no stopping the inevitable. I think your daughter should forego the ex and instead get back together with the nephew of the local dinner owner who caused their breakup in the first place. You did what you could. She's an adult and she needs to make her own mistakes. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to do something, you can call that guy's wife and tell her he was in your daughter's bed tickling her. Again, I think you should stay out of it, but that's an option if you wanted to go that deep into things. Trust that you raised your daughter right. She will make mistakes in her life, but that's how you learn. You can't protect her from everything. You are a good dad. Well done you! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. I'd say stay out of it. Unless you have proof you're just being a nosy mother. They could just be friends but inappropriate. They could already be having sex. Unless you know for sure, it's not your business. If you report this to the ex-wife, you might damage your relationship with your daughter. Tell her boyfriend, husband, he has a right to know about it. I totally respect you as a parent. You're doing a good job raising her right and saving from the wrong. Not sure if it's the teenage hormone or whatever, but the ex being in the bedroom itself is not right, no matter if they were just playing or not. When she tells you that next, tell her that you will assure his wife of this when you ring to ask her to come pick up her husband from your daughter's bedroom. Is she Rory Gilmore? Ultimately, if she's determined to go down this path, there's nothing you can do. But you can set some conditions. It's your house. Tell him he's no longer welcome in your house because of his behavior. Ask him what his wife's reaction would be if she found out what you had walked in on. Tell her that you love her but you cannot condone cheating. He isn't welcome in your house and you will never support a relationship with him as a result of her breaking up his marriage. Again, ultimately she's an adult. Kind of. You can only reinforce what the morally right thing to do is. She's the only one who can do it. Have you told your husband what's happening? You should let him know so he isn't blindsided. You can be friends with an ex without having feelings for them. After 3 years? This is what we are thinking. Oh yeah. Ex of 3 years gonna just hang out with old GF wife home. Nothing going on here. Are you FN serious? Yeah, you stopped her from doing it again.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.